All right, so now we're going to talk about the 20th century. Hopefully you've already watched the video on the 19th century. So the 20th century goes into more of 20th century is the 1900s. So that's when most of our fashion statements kind of happen within the decades, but also a lot of things came into came to pass within the apparel industry that still are used today. So the very first thing is standardized sizes. So that's when you walk into a store and you have small, medium, large for everything. So juniors can have small to extra large. Women have 2, 4, 6, 8 and number sizes. That's what standardized sizes are. And they're based on bust, waist, hip, and abdominal extension measurements on a body. So World War I, the wartime economy had it made a change in demographics. So more people were working, and that's because there was a shift for women to enter the workforce because of men having to be taken off to war. And this also had tremendous impact on fashion because women weren't just at home doing sewing whatever they wanted to. They were having to work in factories, and most of them were starting to wear pants because they were in the factories. They didn't want to wear skirts. Before World War I, France was the main fashion house, and people looked for French designers to see what was in style. And the most lasting change happened to women's hemlines. The hems had risen from floor length to ankle length, and now they rose to mid-calf length by 1916, and they've stayed higher ever since. World War II was the government found it necessary to ration food, gas, and even clothing during this time because we needed so much to help in our war efforts. Nylon and wool were both needed. And silk was banned because of the attack on Pearl Harbor from Japan. New York emerged as a fashion leader. So before it was France, and now it's New York. Girdles were out of rubber. They were made out of rubber, but they were no longer because of the war effort, so women didn't really have to wear girdles anymore. Pants became a staple for women, and they were actually widespread acceptance after this. Before, it was still really appalling to see a woman in pants, and after World War II, because they had been working in factories for a lot of years because of the wars, they could wear them for casual wear. In February of 1947, Christian Dior introduced his new look, a style that shocked and outraged some, but also thrilled others. And what that looked like was this right here. So he was bringing back the femininity of women, that corseted cinched waistline right here with the full skirt. It was in 1947 that he launched his collection of the new look, which is what it's going to be called. If you ever have a question on a test about it, they'll refer to it as the new look. Dior offered not merely a new look, but a new outlook. So he kind of wanted to push women back into that bubble of them feeling safe and secure, but then also feeling super feminine, especially because women were allowed to wear pants. The next designer is Coco Chanel, and she is a famous French designer. If you ever heard of the little black dress and Chanel No. 5, that is Coco Chanel. She is the only fashion designer to appear in Times Magazine's 100 Most Influential People. She was credited with liberating women from the corseted silhouette, so that super tight cinched waistline, and popularizing sportive and casual chic. So you could still look like a female without having your waist sucked in. And that's it for the 20th century. So not too bad. So let me know if you have any questions on that.